Wait a minute. What's going on here? What the?
Say hello to my little friend.
Oh! Oh man, Tony Montana is still a blast. He shot it right in front of the other corruption in the movie or something. But that was a funny when he says, say hello to my little friend. But anyway, what can I say? So, what's up, YouTube videos? This is Typebone82. Right now, I'm going to get something that's very different right now. My personal reviews for the whole time when I saw it on a movie a couple years ago before my personal favorite movie for the whole time. DePalma is the best amazing director the whole time. Al Pacino's Scarface. Yep, as you can see, what can I say, Scarface? It was an amazing movie for the whole time in 1983 version. Now finally nowadays in 2011, as you can see, I just got this on a Blu-ray, the best sound and it's better than the original sound, but it's better on this Blu-ray. So what can I say is this Scarface here, Al Pacino, known as Tony Montana, it was amazing actor what he did. The original movie was 1932. Scarface was the black and white version. Before was this is a remake movie. Yep, that was 50 years before was what happened. They might say this is a whole thing. This movie Scarface. So, and what can I say that? So as you can see, I saw this movie many times before I'm trying to find out. Now, let me ask a question to people. Did Typebone82 saw Scarface on the theaters? Nope, to tell you the truth, I'm not. Wait for it till for example, I never heard of it. Wait for it, nobody talks about it, or then they heard of something and when they like it or not. Wait for it till years later, I just curious myself, but I heard of it. Which one is it that I saw? On TV version I saw. Which one is the funniest? But this isn't a gangster movie. DePalma is the best directing, and Oliver Stone was amazing writer. And right now, so this is basically Scarface. Now, if you see this cover, I like, but I prefer the original, the cover, but it's only on DVD. But it's some kind of the shiny one, so that some kind of poster reminds me. But let's go for this one. But this still a little bit counts. I prefer both, but this is the same movie. So let's go on to the back, and I want to read this if you understand. Yeah, it says the ultimate Scarface experience, perfect high definition picture plus 7.1 sound. And I want to read this as one of the most influential gangster epics for the whole time. Scarface is the one that rags to riches story of Cuban immigrant Tony Scarface Montana, who has found wealth, power, and passion beyond his wildest dreams at the price he had never imagined. From acclaimed director DePalma and an Oscar-winning writer, Oliver Stone, this is an action-packed Blu-ray features on popping in a remastered picture, explosive 7.1 audio track, and an exclusive bonus features, and a modern-day classic. Scarface starred Academy Award winner Al Pacino in an unforgettable performance as one of the most ruthless gangsters ever depicted on the film, and an Academy Award nominated Michelle Pfeiffer. Well, as you can see, Scarface, it was an amazing movie and I never saw. And Michelle Pfeiffer, I feel it's like no coincidence of what she did in an amazing movie. Before this, she did she plays Selena Kyle, known as a Catwoman from Batman Returns. none of them is like, I feel it's like no coincidence. Well, I never thought of that, and wait for until I saw, when I saw this movie, it was a amazing best movie the whole time. But this is a gangster movie, but it's only the movies, believe me, if I did a review of this. Now this movie has several of little more body language, or some of the nudity, some of the little bit too graphic violent. Believe me, this is a whole thing. This movie, it has everything, have body language, tons of graphic violence, and then some of the nudity. But this is an adult movie. But this is basically, this is an epic movie. This is a gangster movie. So let's get deal with this now. This is the whole thing when I do a review with this. What can I say? Scarface. It was an amazing movie. Now the star Al Pacino. What can I say? He also did what he did to Scent on the Woman. I don't have that movie, but I saw it on the TV. So what can I say? Al Pacino. And the rest of the cast was perfect choice of casting, and the performance was excellent. And the rest of them is very close, funny, like the violence and what's going to happen, the scene, and if you saw this movie or not. So I might say, well, this has a lot of supposed bonus features there, and there's a bonus feature here. It says deleted scenes, the world of Tony Montana, the rebirth acting, and of course you have this here. It says Scarface, the TV version. It means like, when in TV version, they don't need the body language, the graphic violence, and then the nudity. They don't need those. So that was another disappointment about this. Including the video game version, but it's only on the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation Portable. But I wish for the PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4 that will be coming out, I wish that high destination games will be coming back in Scarface, play the video game in high destination game. But the PS2, I feel there's no difference. This whole thing was, but I wish to play the video game in Scarface. I'm trying to find it, but somebody's buying it runs out. So I wish the high destination game would be doing again once more about the Scarface in the video game. Now everybody thought of that when I saw it on this bonus features. Do you think Scarface 2 is a name in the sequel? But it does, or maybe not they happen, because if you saw it on the movie, when at the end of the movie, when Tony Montana, he was acting, where it was, come on, you want a piece of me? Now that there's a guy behind him and shot him, and Tony Montana dies. But in the video game version, they don't use him die for that video game. That they actually make the sequel in the video game. But it's not the real movie in this Scarface 2. This is supposed to be a video game. So let's get on the deal with it. But I wish the high destination game would be perfect chance into a high quality once more. Like the Grand Theft Auto games, or Mafia, or what is the name of the other ones? Like, I have no idea. Or maybe Godfather. That would be a good chance in this high destination game. I saw that a couple years ago before it was what happened, and then I knew. But anyway, this is a Scarface one of us said. Including when I find out the Cinemassacres, known as the Angry Video Game Nerd, it says top 10 the best shooting performance ever. He said, are you ready? He says number one performance ever, the shooting scene. Yup, there's only last but not least Tony Montana, Scarface, the number one reviewed. I never thought of that he would be the number one, the best shooting movie the whole time. And the rest of them not quite, like RoboCop or some of the other movies, best shooting movies, like, or Hot Shots Part 2, Charlie Sheen performing, or there's so many other shooting performance ever. But number one, what he did in number one is Scarface. Oh man, if you saw the Cinemassacres, the best shooting performance ever. It says top 10 shoot 'em up or something. Go see this review that he says the best shoots ever in cinemassacres.com. Go see it with Angry Video Game Nerd. But not in the video game, it's about the movie review. It says top 10. You're gonna find it says the one that says image on the Scarface. It looks like. Oh man, the best shootings ever, because Tony Montana, when he's acting, he was kind of still, come on, you want to be some right? Oh man, so I'm not going to use body language on this review, so I want to use, if you saw what happened before, and I was running Jenny impression, I just want to use it as it is like, what the heck is going on here? I want to, don't interrupt on my review. Oh man, Tony Montana is a man, but sometimes he was good, but sometimes he was bad, basically. Well, what can I say to this movie, Scarface? So, that was an E10's performing in this 1983 version. The original Scarface, 1932, it was a black and white, originally. Now, this is a remake movie, in 1983, 50 years before it was going to do it, so nowadays. So, I got this on Blu-ray. I didn't have a chance on DVD, but I got Blu-ray. So, what can I say? So, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you like my personal reviews the whole time. Was Al Pacino's Scarface. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope my personal reviews, it's coming for more recently. So, see you guys later.